Everyone, our big story at 6. Governor Doug Ducey has signed 4 controversial bills into law. 2 of the laws target the transgender community in sports and gender-affirming surgery.
Another requires voters to bring proof of citizenship to the ballot box before they'll be allowed to vote in Arizona. And the 4th law bans abortion after 15 weeks. Good evening and thanks everyone for joining us. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Kariba Devine. We have team coverage for you at 6 of each of these bills. Later, we'll hear from Joe on the new laws as you head to the ballot box, and Bianca hears from families affected by the laws targeting the transgender community. But first, Team 12's Colleen Sikora is talking to doctors as they react to the new abortion law.
Yeah, when this law goes into effect, abortions will not be able to be performed after 15 weeks into a woman's pregnancy, and providers who violate the law could end up facing a felony charge. A controversial bill set to become law in Arizona in 90 days.
It's going to protect life.
Deeply disappointed, but not surprised.
Dr. Deshawn Taylor is the owner of Desert Star Family Planning in Phoenix. She says the restrictions shouldn't be in place.
It harms people's ability to exercise autonomy over their bodies and lives.
Pro-life Governor Doug Ducey signed the legislation that would not allow providers to perform an abortion after 15 weeks, not even for instances of rape or incest, only for medical emergency. Providers could be charged with a Class 6 felony for violating the law. Women would not be charged. In a statement, Ducey's office said more than 90% of abortions would not be affected, citing CDC statistics that say most take place before 13 weeks gestation.
I think if you would look at the statistics on what is already happening in our country, you'd find that this is very reasonable policy.
However, Taylor says there are women seeking abortions past 15 weeks.
When I return to clinic next week, there are 5 or 6 people already on my schedule who would not be allowed abortion care if this law was to go into effect today.
In his letter signing the bill, Ducey referenced a case before the Supreme Court addressing a similar Mississippi law. That's challenging if abortions can be performed before viability.
The court's going to rule likely in June, and we have a law in the books in Arizona that will take effect in 90 days.
However, Taylor believes it limits access to safe medical care in later stages of pregnancy.
Abortion allows people to the opportunity to chart their course and to not only survive but thrive.
Now, Dr. Taylor also said that she's hoping that other means keep this law from being enforced, but if it does go into effect, she says she will comply with it. We're live at the state capitol. Colleen Sikora, 12 News.
Colleen, thanks.